funny about storage in the bath because some people flush the toilet and they don't close the lid. Ew. Always close the lid before you flush the toilet because the little particles are in the air going all the way, but I'm not your mother. But what I'm saying is, if you're choosing to put some sort of storage of something in your bathroom, be sure it's a closed storage or it's something that is not exposed to all of the elements all the time, because. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shareen. I'm an interior designer here in New York City, and in this video, we are going to be talking about week 2 of my one-room challenge where I am making over my bathroom. Thank you for joining me. My name is Shareen. You can find me on Instagram at Green Shareen. Why did I say towels are an issue? Well, because we have one towel bar, and we have a lot more people than one. And we also use more than one towel, right? We use a certain towel for drying hands when people come over and they wash their hands. When we're washing our hands throughout the day, there's a hand washing towel. And then you have your bathing towels, which are totally separate. And so with one towel rack, we just can't get that done. But one towel rack is standard. So I'm not judging. I'm just saying there's ways to work around it. Because we're in limited space, I'm looking at a particular towel bar that will hold multiple towels on the same bar. I'm also thinking about a way to integrate some towel storage very low to the ground so that my daughter can access it. You could fit multiple towels on this specific rack so that you can maximize the space without having multiples. And it also doesn't mean adding additional holes into your wall. I've talked about being renter friendly, so you want to make sure you measure your space and try to use the holes that are already there. If you have a towel bar that's 2 feet apart like mine is, then maybe you want to look for a rack like what I did that's 2 feet apart but can fit 4 or 5 towels next to it. Pro tip. Remember what I told you about the toilet and the flushing and the particles in the air and all that? Like, we do not keep toothbrushes out. That's a negative. So our toothbrushes are always enclosed, and currently the design that I'm looking at is this nice fun mirror, which is beautiful and organically shaped, but it's not a medicine cabinet, so all of the things inside of the medicine cabinet are gonna have to come out of the medicine cabinet and find a new home, including the toothbrush. But I refuse to put it in that dispenser because this is a little bit flimsy, and I wanna make sure that we use that space differently. So I might put hand towels on either side of those just to make it easier to dry your hands after you wash. It's not going to be a soap dispenser, and it's not going to be a toothbrush holder. I can promise you that. All right, so in this video, we talked about the function of the bathroom and all the different areas where we needed to have functionality. We needed a clothing situation, a makeup situation, a towel situation, a toilet paper situation, a hair care situation, and some people will also try to slick their cleaning supplies in. But when you're trying to figure out under the sink storage and side storage and back storage and not having all the clutter everywhere, you want to limit the functions, because the more things you're doing in that space, the more things you need to get those things done. That's a lot of things. And the more things equals the more cleaning, and we are not here for that. So figure out the function, not of how you traditionally use the space, but how you want to use the space. And then let's try to pare down the amount of items that we're using and declutter. And then once we know exactly what we're left with, then we can start designing around that. From a design perspective for this one-room challenge, I've come up with the following mood board. This mood board is light and airy and fun. Usually in bathrooms, I would always think about blues and greens and sea colors, and green, no pun intended with the green, but literally like sea colors and watercolors and things that are like aqua-friendly and warm, and I would want to do fun wallpapers and so forth. But for this one, we're going black. There's a couple of reasons why we're going black in this one. One, I have this leftover contact paper. When I was talking about the Besta shelf from IKEA, and I mentioned that I was gonna wrap it in contact paper, this is from my previous kitchen remodel in our last home, and I have so much of it left. This is gonna be perfect to wrap that cabinet. I'm going to use these Tic Tac tiles in order to cover the accent tiles that you see along the bath, but it comes in a big sheet like this. These are 12 by 12 sheets. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut along this line and do 2 rows of the subway tile. That will be enough to cover the accent tile and go around the perimeter of the bath. And yep, your girl's about to DIY a little bit. I know I said I'm not the DIY girl, and I'm not the DIY girl, but later on when we talk about budget, you'll understand why I'm gonna do this myself instead of try to hire someone to do it. And also, it's pretty easy. It is pretty easy. It's relatively easy. It's like a sticker. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you for spending your time with me. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate that. I am so thankful for you, and we will chat soon, next Thursday to be exact. Bye.